Hey Thunderbirds, in this video we are talking about the plank challenge and how to do that correctly. Before you get started with the plank challenge, you want to make sure that you have a timer, somebody to time you, somebody to make sure that you're doing your form correctly. If you don't have that, that's still okay. You can just count to yourself, but the best way to do it is to have somebody time you. So when we do our plank challenge, we want to make sure that we're in the correct position, and this is how you do it. And you're going to start on your knees and make sure that your hands, when you put them on the ground, they're right across from each other. So if you look at Coach Rea-Clark's, you don't want your hands to be like this or like this. You want your hands to be right across from each other. You don't want your hands to be too wide or too narrow. You want them to be, it's called shoulder width. So however far my shoulders are, that's how you want your hands. And then when you're doing this, you want to make sure that your hands are directly below your shoulder. You don't want your hands too far out, and you don't want your hands too far back. Okay? You want to make sure that they're right underneath your shoulder. So once you get yourself set with your hands underneath your shoulders, you're going to straighten your legs and you're going to come up on your toes. And the key to a plank is making sure that your back is straight. Okay? So I'm on my toes like this, and I'm going to make sure that my back is nice and straight. You don't want to come up. You don't want your hips to come up like this. You don't want your hips to come down. That's going to hurt your back. So make sure that whoever's timing you sees that your back is straight. As soon as your back is straight, they can start the timer, and you're going to hold this position as long as you can. Now, if your knees come down or if you come down on your chest, then your challenge is over, and you're going to stop that timer, or whoever's timing you is going to stop that timer. And make sure you do all the steps correctly. Hands shoulder width apart. Make sure your hands are underneath your shoulder, not too far out, not too far back. And make sure the most important thing is that your back is a nice straight line. Don't let your back come up or your tummy sag down to the ground, and hold that position as long as you can.